Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Today I will be dealing with the 4 tales. And the first tale is Man of Law's tale. This man of law is also known as surgeon. Sometimes you can see surgeon's tale also. Surgeon's tale or man of law's tale. This is the first tale in which today I am taking. This is not really the first tale, it is the fifth tale. First tale was the knights, then the other tales I told you in the last video, and today I will be telling about the rest of the tales. Among that, this is the first tale, the man of the law's tale. We see Constance. Constance is a daughter of a Roman emperor. Then we see the Sultan of Syria. Constance, I told you, she is a daughter of Roman emperor, and this Roman emperor had a beautiful daughter, Constance, and she was falling in love with a person. He was Sultan of Syria, and this we know this he is a Muslim, Islam, and she is Christian. And the emperor agreed their marriage in one condition, that this Sultan, he had to convert himself into Christianity. This Sultan agreed, and what happened is that this thing was known by his mother, Sultan's mother, the queen of Syria. What she did is, she just assassinated her son. And what happened, this Constance, they went to Syria, and from there this mother assassinated her son. And what happened to her Constance is, she was sent away in a ship, and this ship landed in Britain, and she was having no one to help there, but a person helped her. He was a warden of castle. His name is not mentioned here, only as a warden of castle. He saved her, and she started living with him. And Jane Herminglade is his wife, and they both started to love this Constance, and she began to have a happy life there. Then what comes is, a young knight fall in love with her, and what he did is, he went and told her that he loves her, but she didn't agree. So what he did is, he killed this wife of warden and made that crime in whose head? In our Constance's head. And what happened is that the king came, and king, what he did is, called up the knight and asked him what has happened really, who have done that crime. He told it was Constance. Then what one thing he did is, the king did is, he took the Bible and told knight to keep his hands there and tell the truth. And he was not able to tell the truth. At the time what happened is, his eyes burst away, and the king realized that who is the real culprit. And what is next is, the king's name is King Ola, and this king was really fascinated by Constance, and he got married with Constance, and both of them started living a happy life. And when the king was in the war front in Scotland, Constance gave birth to a young boy, and his name is Mauritius. And when he came back from Scotland, one lady, she told this Allah, the king, that some wrong has happened in Constance, but Constance was very loyal to her husband. King, soon after hearing this, the king, what he did is, he just sent away Constance in a ship, and this ship went to Rome, and she now reached Rome, and all the Romans were not able to understand that she was the daughter of a emperor. She wandered there, and after many years, King Ola, what he did is, he went for a pilgrimage in Rome, and he came to meet Constance once again, and he went to pilgrimage to Rome with his son Mauritius. And The emperor, while seeing this king and Mauritius, understood that the girl or the lady who were here was his daughter. And the emperor was very happy, and what emperor did is, he made this Mauritius the next person to his throne. This is the story this is the tale that the man of laws tell us. Now we move on to the next tale. The wife of Bath is ready to tell the tale. Before telling the tale, she gives a detailed dissertation on marriage. She tells about her marriage. She tells that she had married 5 times and she is having 5 husbands. She tells that the first 3 husbands that she had were very old, and she never got a kind of sexual satisfaction from these 3 old men. And the later 2, they were very young. And the last husband were very young, and he was only 20 years of age. That is, our wife of Bath was double his age. And moreover, one thing is there, this young man always tried to see this lady, wife of Bath, as an inferior person. But wife of Bath disliked this. And one day, while doing their conversations and all, this wife of Bath got angry, and she saw her husband, the last husband, his name is Jankin reading a book. What she does is, she went near him and tore away that book. And on that anger, what he did is, he just slapped on her face, and not face, on her ear. And suddenly that ear got to be deaf. So the wife of Bath, she has deaf on her one ear. And she is telling all these things, and then only she is coming into the tale. She is telling a tale of a knight who was very much attracted by a woman, and he rapes a woman. And what happens is that he is brought to the court, and he is brought in front of the court, and the queen questions him. Queen asks him, what you have done? You have done thing is a wrong thing, and I cannot give you a freedom. You have to suffer for this, and if you want to come out from this, you have to tell me an answer. What does a woman really wants? This knight, he was not able to give the answer, and queen tell him, you can go and ask the help of anyone. And this knight, he approaches a old lady, very old lady. Means very old woman. She is in her 90s, and this queen tell him, you can go and ask that lady, old woman, and if she gives a correct answer, I will make you free. This knight goes to that old lady and asks her to give the answer. She agrees to give the answer in one condition, that this knight have to marry this old lady. So he agrees to marry this old lady, and this lady gives the answer that a woman needs sovereignty. And he comes to the queen and tell that what really the woman wants is sovereignty. The queen was really sad, because what he had to do, he had to marry this old lady. And this queen told, okay, I will give you freedom, but one more chance I am giving. What you have, one thing is that you have to marry this old lady, and she will be very inferior to you, and you can live happily with her. Or else one chance is there for you is, you can marry me, but I will also always be superior to you. It's your choice. Either you can marry the old lady who will always be inferior to you, or you have to marry me who will always be superior. What this king does is, he tells that I'll marry you and I'll always stand inferior to you. You can stand superior to me. And that's the end of our wife of Bath's tale. Next we move on to the next tale. The Friar's tale. In that, Friar, before telling the tale, he calls summoner and tells that summoner, pardon me, I'm going to make you a wicked hero in my tale. So you have to pardon me. And the tale begins telling that once upon a time there was a wicked summoner who always bribes and who always buy things from his people, and he secretly catches summons from everyone. And he starts his story and tells that one day while catching the summons from the church, he meets a yeoman, and that yeoman himself was a devil, and both this summoner and the devil have a secret trade, and they meet, they talk, and they were happy living together, and all the tale was going like this. And once this yeoman, he went away. Yeoman means the devil. He went away and he tells Summoner that Summoner, we'll meet from the hell. You can come there happily. I'll be waiting for you in the hell. So what happens is that one day while Summoner is buying a bride from a woman, this yeoman reappears and takes the Summoner to the hell. This is the story of the Friar. Friar story really mocks our summoner. Okay, this is the summoner's tale. Sorry, the friar's tale. Next we move on to the summoner's tale. Before beginning the story or the tale, the summoner also tell this that Friar, you have to pardon me. And one thing I have to tell to you all, that Friar is a person who always liked to be in hell. And one day when I went to the hell, I was not able to see Friar anywhere. And I asked the angel of the hell, where is Friar? And he said, no friars in this hell. That time what the angel did is that the angel lifted up the tail of the Saturn, and what came out? Thousands of little friars came out from the Saturn's ass. So this is making fun of the Friar. Summoner is making fun of Friar. And the story is that, and the tale is that, there was a friar who was living with a innkeeper, and his name is Thomas, innkeeper and his wife. And he came to this innkeeper and he's asking for money to pay for the church. And this innkeeper is so sad and he's telling that I was very ill, so I couldn't pay money for the church. And also my infant daughter has been died, and so I am sitting in that sorrow. I was not able to pay anything. I don't have money. That time what this friar does is, he sits and hears all these things, and again he tells that you have to pay for the church, give me the money. That time what this innkeeper Thomas tells that, yes, I'll give you a gift and you just take it and go to the church. He stands up and he gives a loud fart, and this is his gift. That is the tale of Summoner. So today we discuss the 4 tales, and with this I'll be winding up the Tales of Canterbury. There are 24 tales, and this much tale only I'll be taking. And those who want me to take the rest of the tale, you can comment me in my inbox. Only for those persons request, I'll be taking the rest of the tales in Canterbury. So by today I'll be winding up the Canterbury tales. So next video I'll be coming with a new poem. So all my dear students and friends, keep on watching all my videos. You have to give your likes, give your comments in my inboxes, give your shares and subscribe my channel. And after subscribing my channel, you have to press the bell button so that you'll be getting all the notifications. So stay safe.